Nice not? Nice?
Fish bonito nice.
Hello. 面黑酱油啊。
是的。
啊，对，是啊。Okay. Oh God. Chili on the lens. Ayo. Okay, hi, you're watching Gregsby Eats, and if you've been living in the Toa Payoh area, you know about Chong Yong Tau Fu, a Yong Tau Fu brand that is practically an institution in the area. Why? Because their fried mincemeat items at the stall are simply amazing. The two main highlights, basically the ngoh hiang and the fried meatball. There you go, as you can see. Wonderful. At one point, some years back, there were as many as 4 outlets operating in the area, but for some reason, some had a blue sign and some had a red sign. The reason for this is because they are actually different businesses. They used to be a single business until they went their separate ways due to family disagreements. The business started in the Bugis Kalang area in 1952, and when it was passed on into the hands of the third generation, they moved to Toa Payoh Lorong 1, Block 109 in 1984. Back then, it was a single stall run by 2 sisters, and in 1996, they moved to Block 116 Toa Payoh Lorong 2 until the early 2010s, and that's when the family disputes happened. At this point, the story gets super complicated, and there's lots of he said and she said flying around. It all started in the early 2010s with the Block 116 Kopitiam owner. He issued a lawyer's letter to the stall asking them to move out. No reason was given. When a new location was found, one of the sisters didn't want to move. It was later found out that she actually signed a contract with the Block 116 Kopitiam owner to continue the business because she originally wanted to retire. It also turned out that the Kopitiam owner couldn't get along with one of the third generation owners of Chong. It is not certain whether the contract was signed before the lawyer's letter was issued, so either the whole affair was premeditated or it was discussed as an afterthought. As you can tell, the story is super convoluted. But the past is the past, and what matters now is how good the food is right now. All you need to know now is that the Chong outlets at Block 206 Toa Payoh North and Block 83 Toa Payoh Lorong 2 are no longer in operation. And there are only 2 outlets left, and both are independent businesses run by the 4th generation. Chong Yong Tau Fu Block 203 Toa Payoh North, which is the red sign, and Chong Hakka Yong Tau Fu Block 124 Toa Payoh Lorong 1, blue sign. Out of the 2, I would recommend this stall. So I've ordered some Yong Tau Fu items here, specifically all the items where they put their awesome mincemeat in. The meatballs and the ngoh hiang are their signature items, and then there are 2 or 3 more items like the fried bitter gourd and tofu, which are exceptionally good. They use the same mincemeat stuffing as the meatballs and ngoh hiang. So as you can tell by the spread, right, the signature move of this stall, and even at the other stall, there are these lovely fried, rich, meaty items. So I've ordered all their fried items, plus they have got noodles, and I ordered it in their rather unique dressing, which is basically soy sauce with fragrant oil like hei jiang you. And they gave me soup on the side, which is this one over here, and some vegetable, and I ordered the sauces on the side. So there you go. Okay, now let's not waste time and try their 2 signature items, which is the meatball. They come reasonably juicy with no flour fillers, are a bit bigger, and they've got a very nice crispy finish. So the reason is because they're actually double fried. Once to cook them, and then to display them in front of the stall. And then once again when an order is made. So it comes piping hot, fresh and crispy. Okay, now the ngoh hiang is the other item. It's the same mincemeat filling with chopped water chestnuts inside, and then it's wrapped in bean curd skin, which adds a little bit more of a savoury sheen. Again, it's juicy with no flour fillers. There's a nice added crunch and crispiness from the water chestnuts and the bean curd skin. I mean, whether in a restaurant or a hawker sector, right, it is incredibly hard to find ngoh hiang and meatballs that are as well done as this. And it's mainly because they don't skimp on the quality by adding too much flour fillers. So what else I ordered is also this. It's their fried tofu, and it's stuffed with mincemeat. Oh, very nice. Nice soft tofu. The tofu skin is crispy outside, and the mincemeat, well, the mincemeat is a mincemeat, wonderful. Then you got stuffed bitter gourd over here. Quite thick bitter gourd slices. And then they have the brinjal, which is huge. Actually, not as much mincemeat in the brinjal, but still very nice. Oh. Okay, the other thing they have is also that they have this interesting black version where they use dark soy sauce and fragrant oil, maybe light soy sauce as well, as a noodle dressing. Just ask for hei jiang you, and it's like this. I mean, it's savory soy sauce and oil. It's very simple and effective. It's nice if you are the sort of person who doesn't like the Yong Tau Fu sweet, or at least not too sweet. It's nice because you can have the chili sauce and the red sauce on the side, so you can control how sweet or spicy you want it to be. As for the Yong Tau Fu sauces themselves, trying the red sauce. I mean, you do taste the preserved bean flavor, but you do also taste a lot of sugar as well. But if you dip it with all these other items, right, the fried items, yeah, and the noodles, right, which are so savory, it would sort of like balance out. The chili sauce. Right. Spicy, smooth. You got a dried shrimp flavor, heavy flavor. There's also very low sweetness in the chili sauce. I mean, there is a hint, but that's about it. As for the clear soup, there's a nice light dried anchovy, soybean flavor. I think it's dried anchovy, not soybean. I could be wrong. Oh, sorry, context is about 9 o'clock on a Monday morning. And if you come in the mornings, right, they also sell Chong for breakfast. It's nothing to shout out about, as is the usual Chong from factory suppliers. But still, many people order it with their favourite Yong Tau Fu items, and it makes for a very nice, unique hawker breakfast. So I'm going to take some of the noodles. I'm going to dip it in the sauces, the chili sauce and the red sauce. What can I say? It's bursting with flavour. Lots of oil richness, savoury meat flavour, and then the sauces in the mix. It's actually a very hearty breakfast. Okay, finished. Okay, that was a decent look at Hap Cheong Yong Tau Fu, specifically the red sign. Now you notice that I haven't talked too much about the other Hap Cheong Yong Tau Fu stall, which has the blue sign. In short, I don't think it is as good. The meatball and NGOH HIANG items over there, they have flour fillers in them. You can actually taste it. They don't have the hei jiang you version, so the only option for a dry version is basically usual. You add the red sauce and you add the chili sauce, and then you just mix it in. And the soup isn't as robust. It's on the plainer side. But as the saying goes, another man's meat is another man's poison, right? So we all have different taste buds. So go and try both stalls. You might decide that my opinion is crap and that the blue sign is better. So, thanks for watching another episode of Gregsby Eats, where I eat through the whole of Singapore. If you like this episode, give it a like, subscribe, comment below, turn on the notifications bell, and I will see you in the next one for more eating. Bye-bye.